Happy Saturday, everybody. I have peppers and I don't know if they're ready to be picked. Peter Piper's not sure about the picking of the peppers. So this Phileas Blue plant is doing really, really well. You can see I have a ton of peppers. Like there's a bunch there, there's a bunch kind of hidden back there, but you can see them all. But I'm not sure, this one right here is the biggest, but I'm not sure if it's big enough to be picked yet. And I really want to try it, but I feel like looking at images, like you can see how small it is, it should be a little bit bigger. And I'm not quite sure. I really want to taste it. This guy's doing great. Got a bunch of flowers there. This one's doing fine. This one's doing fine. The mint is, I don't want to talk about the mint. And then the basil is just doing great. I have to cut it back constantly. But yeah, I want to eat this pepper and I don't think it's quite ready yet. And like at this point, I just want to eat the pepper. Like I don't want to make a sauce. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to taste it because I've never had that type of pepper before. So hopefully soon. They're growing really quickly and I've got a ton of them. I just think that looking at images of them online, they're just slightly bigger. So I gotta wait. But until then, today has been a pretty good day. Our friend dropped off a wine because they went away on a little mini vacation and went to some vineyards and brought us back this one.
There's the Finger Lakes.
Hey, you're not in this video yet.
How rude.
The Finger Lakes. They went to the Finger Lakes and they went to a bunch of vineyards and apparently this is their parents. They're married. This is Courtney's friend Amy. Oh, Courtney's gone now. She took it to heart. Courtney's friend Amy, her parents said that this was their favorite, so they brought us back a bottle and I have it in a decanter. It should be ready soon. So we've got that going. And then, yeah, today's been pretty good. Okay, Courtney, you're allowed to be in the video now.
I was researching, because I overheard you, the size of like a Phileas Blue pepper when they're done and ready to eat.
I already Googled it.
I think that big one's ready to go.
No, okay, show me the images, because I know that you still have them up on your phone because I saw them. Right? So if you look, they're just a little bit bigger. They have more of a... Ooh.
Well, it has a lot to do with the color too. Like,
yeah, but
once
they
it
have
hits
more,
the right color.
See how it has like a pepper shape? The one out there is just round. It's just like an egg, like a tiny egg.
This is just the stock photo. If you go down to like customer reviews, like all of them are really, really tiny.
So do you want to try it?
I think we should try one because the ones that are coming off this plant are round.
Okay.
And they're actually much darker. I think we waited longer.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in the kitchen now, and Courtney has a knife. Yeah, thank you. Oh, you're so good. You're so good at it. Okay, I'm gonna put the knife down. Sorry for all the noise. The dishwasher's going and the dogs are eating, but we're gonna take it and we're gonna split it. And we're both gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be spicy.
No, it's just gonna be like a bell pepper.
I hope it's not.
Why?
Because it'll be funny to see you suffering. Okay, let's get the little choppers. Can you take the camera?
Choppy choppy.
Choppy choppy. Alright. I'll chop it right there. My first pepper.
Yeah, that looks about the right size. I found somebody holding them, and like in comparison to like finger width, that's that's exactly what it looks like.
Okay, alright. Well, let's go over here. We're gonna cut the top off. Okay. Look at that.
Does it look ripe inside?
It smells good. Yeah, it looks fine. So a tiny little bit. I'm gonna cut it in half because we're each gonna have half of it. It's stuffed with seeds.
Well, you de-seed it, so you're gonna scoop out the middle.
But that's not where all the flavor is. We've talked about this before.
That's not flavor, that's spice.
Yeah.
Spice, that's not flavor, that's like a bodily effect.
Yeah,
a reaction.
I love bodily effects. Like, I just realized.
Pepper.
I just said I love bodily effects. Okay. Okay, so there's some seeds in there. Are you gonna be okay with that?
You should eat the one with the more seeds.
Do you want me to get rid of the seeds?
I mean, you can just scrape it out with your finger. You don't need to use the knife.
You
are overcomplicating this.
This is like surgery, Courtney. This is science.
All right, eat my pepper.
Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Oh no. You're balancing your camera on the space garden.
They're probably not going to be spicy, but we're gonna.
All right. That smells spicy.
It smells spicy. Yeah.
Maybe because it's not fully ripe.
It smells like it reminds me of a fresh habanero.
All right.
Did you eat it?
I'm going to.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, you're brave. I got a tiny bite.
Ooh.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, my tongue is tingly.
Eat the whole thing.
Nope. I don't think I can do that.
No, eat the whole thing. It's fine. I promise. That's pretty spicy.
Yeah, that might make a good hot sauce. You need something with flavor though. Like it would need like.
It's got good flavor.
Like maybe mixed with a fruit, like a mango salsa. Nope.
Eat the.
Nope.
You're not gonna eat the rest of it?
No.
All right.
It's way too hot. That's really hot.
I didn't expect it to be that spicy.
Yeah. I think the description on Hershey's was that it was like a mild ornamental pepper that's edible and delightful in color.
It's not overwhelmingly spicy like a ghost pepper, but it has a. It's really good. And I thought these were ornamental peppers. Like, aren't ornamental peppers not supposed to be spicy?
I think there's always a chance that the one you get is spicy, but generally they're supposed to be mild, if edible at all. These ones are edible ornamental peppers.
That's really good. Like, my mouth is it's all front heat, and it's hot.
It's on the tip of my tongue heat, yeah.
But it's not like unbearably hot. It's just my mouth is on fire right now.
Unless you're me.
Yeah.
I like spicy food.
Those were good.
I can't do just straight pepper. It's spice. There's no flavor.
There's tons of flavor. Anyway, that's really good. Like, it's not as good. It doesn't have as much flavor as, say, a habanero, but it's definitely got a kick. Like a really good kick to it.
Yeah, and I do think maybe for the next pepper, we let it go a little farther.
Like, let it get bigger?
Yeah, see if it gets like maybe sweeter as it gets bigger.
Ooh, that's really good. That was the Phileas Blue. So we've had the basil. That's not spicy. But that's the first pepper out of all of my pepper plants.
Well, that's the first pepper plant that made flowers and made fruit. The other ones have some flowers.
Yeah, so that should be soon.
Have fruit yet.
No, but I know that these other ones take longer. Whereas this Phileas Blue just kind of exploded and just started like really going.
You know what's weird is all the reviews on Rare Seeds where we got the starter sheets for this. All the reviews for the Phileas Blue were like, it only grows 6 inches tall.
That's more than 6 inches.
It's more than 6 inches tall.
But it's very full, so I can understand like it's short, but it gets like big quick because it took over.
Tons of fruits. We don't
tons.
have like bees in here cross pollinating. Like we just kind of like play around with it or like blow on it.
Yep. But
it has a ton.
There's a ton of them.
Yeah.
That was really good. You know what? That would be good on like a flatbread.
It would have to be mild down with like some cream cheese for me, like flatbread, cream cheese, and then
But very good. Phileas Blue, good pepper. Nice spicy. It's still.
I love the color. Yeah. I love ornamental peppers. I just think they're actually pretty in a garden. I went to Longwood Gardens for a friend's like, not bridal shower.
Longwood Gardens is in New Jersey, right?
No.
Oh.
It's west of Philadelphia.
Born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
It's the historic like farm home of the DuPont family, like DuPont Chemicals. So there's this great like 200-year-old farmhouse there, and it's just acres upon acres upon acres of well-maintained gardens. They have a big water fountain show and everything. But the thing about the gardens is they have like areas. They have a rose garden.
They have a pepper garden?
They had like an area that was edible gardens, and what it did is it was ingredients for things you would make. So this section was a pizza garden, and it had all the...
You can grow pizza in a garden?
I had all the stuff to make like pizza sauce. So tomatoes, ornamental peppers, but it always had like the pretty version of them. So it was ornamental peppers, not just like
and I thought ornamental peppers were really just that, ornamental. They didn't really like, they weren't spicy or anything. They just looked nice, but these are really good.
Some of them don't taste that good, but they're very pretty when they grow.
Well, we got one, and we're waiting on others, and the basil is delicious, but that just keeps going crazy. And the mint, I don't want to talk about the mint, but Phileas blue peppers, really good. And we got tons of them coming, so A+. Oh hey, it's the future now, and I am in the chair. And we all know what the chair means. It means it's the end of the night. We had a good evening. Courtney does her thing where she goes on Zillow and Realtor.com and just looks at houses, because you find that fun. And I've been watching, I put on a old like comedy, Waiting, with who's the guy that plays Deadpool? What's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. It was a movie. So I follow Mega64 on YouTube, and a running joke is people send Rocco copies of Still Waiting, which is the sequel to Waiting. And I guess it's because the sequel is really terrible. So I'm like, oh, well, let me watch the original. And I did. And it was okay. It was funny. It felt like it was trying to be Clerks. Like, really, that's what it was feeling like. That's what it felt like it was the whole time. But now it is late, and we need to go to bed, even though tomorrow we aren't doing anything either.
Yeah, we are.
We are? What are we doing?
We have a Formula One race.
Oh, the Portugal Formula One race is tomorrow. That's right. That's right. I almost forgot. But, alas, let's get back in focus. It is time for bed, so I hope you had a good Saturday night, and we will see you real soon.